Okay, guys, I have a beef with Will and Alex. We have a debate. You guys are here to settle it with us. I'm saying Timothée Chalamet is the greatest actor of his generation. They say otherwise. Let's hear it, Will. What do you think?
My greatest actor, not actress. We're going to not talk about actresses in this video because there's a lot more choices for like new gen. But I'm going with Barry Keoghan for the best actor of this generation.
I'm going Timothée Chalamet. Dude, have you seen his movies? His acting? He's incredible.
He's good. He's good. Don't get me wrong. He's a good actor. But Barry Keoghan, Killing of a Sacred Deer, Banshees. I don't know.
What about you, Alex? What are you thinking?
I'm staying out of this. I refuse to participate in this unfair battle. No, I mean, listen, I actually might just play the neutral here. I do like certain movies over others, that's for sure. I have seen more Timothée works, so, you know, I like his work for sure. But the impact of Barry Keoghan's work over Timothy's, to me, that's kind of what outweighs it. I don't know.
I get what you're saying, but The Beautiful Boy, The King, Interstellar, Little Women, like you're just naming all these incredible movies he's just been in, and there's a reason he's in these movies. Because he just portrays such an incredible... He just portrays the characters in such an incredible way. And there's so many interviews of all these directors and actors saying working with Timothée Chalamet is like a pleasure. It's like it's exciting to work with him, basically seeing him perform, being on stage, well, not on stage, but be behind the camera, you know, and doing all these amazing things. He's incredible. Dune Part 2, he's the GOAT. He's insane on there.
Don't get me wrong. He is a good actor. But in the little time, because Timothée has been acting for, I don't want to say acting because maybe that's not the right word. Timothée has been in more big titles than Barry Keoghan. Barry Keoghan is like a resurgence in the last, like, I want to say 5-ish years, let's say. So yes, Timothée has more titles, has more good titles to his name. But Barry Keoghan's ability is what tops Timothée. Timothée, I find, is kind of capped. He's capped at where he is now. I don't think he will get better. I think once Barry Keoghan performs as the Joker in Batman 2, he will surpass any new gen actor.
Really? Okay.
I believe so.
Listen, I know he's okay. I've seen him in you know, Saltburn and the Batman Eternals, Dunkirk, and Green Knight. He plays really well, like good roles. And he plays them really well. I know what you're saying. I get where you're coming from, because especially in Saltburn, those tiny little, like, you know, micro, what are they called? Micro,
like adjustments.
Yes, in your face. You know, they just basically show your personality. He did an incredible job there. I'm not going to take that away from him. But I'm just saying, compared to Timothée Chalamet, you're comparing him basically with like Beautiful Boy. Oh my God, the way that he basically just portrays a drug addict and like the battles that he's going with and that he's going through, and then in The King, oh man, if you see The King, you understand why he was picked for Dune. It's like, long live the fighters, bro. I'm Timothée all the way. He's the greatest like actor of his generation. I can't go down. I can't be swayed. I cannot.
Okay, what movies from Barry have you not seen?
Okay, from Barry, I have not seen Killing of a Sacred Deer and Banshees. That's it.
So his two like best roles. Exactly. Because I was gonna say I haven't seen Beautiful Boy. I'll give you that. I haven't seen Beautiful Boy. But Banshees and Killing of a Sacred Deer is like The King. Like, he's okay in The King. I didn't think he was anything crazy in it.
Dude, The King, he basically he starts off as an alcoholic, and then all of a sudden he comes in and he's the king. He portrays the king. He goes into war, dude. The speech at the end. Oh my God.
Great character.
Great performance.
Good performance. Barry Keoghan is great performance, movie after movie after movie.
Man, I'm saying the same thing about Timothée, man. I'm like, you got such an incredible...
Have you seen Bones and all?
No. Have you seen it?
Yes.
Okay.
Like, I don't know.
Dude.
I like how Alex is just like...
Yeah, he's just enjoying this whole thing.
Do you ever look at someone and wonder what is going on inside their head.
I'm just saying, compared to Timothée Chalamet, Chalamet. Okay, I mean, like, listen, you make a pretty good point, because I don't think we've seen a movie where, for example, Barry Keoghan is like the driving force and pulling a lot of people behind him, right? We haven't seen something like that where Timothy's basically movements and his way of speaking pulls huge crowds to want to be with him and fight with him, or, you know, just be alongside him.
Yeah.
You know, it's like it's his way of speaking that's very persuasive, and that acting that he does is just incredible. I want to see Barry Keoghan in something like that, but I find. Listen, I can't. I'm remembering his acting in Dune Part 2, Call Me by Your Name. Actually, yes, I've seen him in Call Me by Your Name, Little Women, Interstellar, Beautiful Boy, The King. Don't Look Up. I mean, he didn't play such a huge role in Don't Look Up or whatever, but
I mean, Don't Look Up is also just an average movie.
yeah, it's just an average movie. Listen, Wonka was wonky, but his performance was
Wonka
good.
was wonky. That's good. 'Cause I haven't seen Wonka, but I've heard terrible things about
it's
it.
wonky.
Not just about the movie, but about Timothée as well in the movie.
The thing is, his acting in here is good in Wonka, but the thing is, he's just given a pretty bad script. It's like if you, all of a sudden you have a similar script to, like, you know, I'm blanking on the name, but, you know, the older Wonka, not Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, but
just it's Willy Wonka. Yeah,
it's just Willy Wonka,
I'm
right?
pretty
Willy
sure,
Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
Yeah.
If you're putting a script like that into Timothée Chalamet's hands, he's gonna blow it out of the park. I feel like we could go on forever about this.
Like I said, I think Barry Keoghan's ceiling, like acting capability, is higher than Timothy's. Where are they right now? I'll say they're probably very close, but come the Batman Part 2, come maybe Gladiator 2, I just realized that he's in that. I'm very fucking excited for that. I think he's going to blow it out of the water. I think he's going to become the face of new gen cinema.
Really?
I think Timothée, I think he's not done. Obviously, he'll still get plenty of roles. I think he's capped. I
don't think he's capped at all. He's gonna be in Bob Dylan. He's literally playing Bob Dylan. That's gonna be an incredible biopic. Come on. He's gonna be such an.
He looks the part.
He looks the part, and we're gonna be able to see
that.
him. And, you know, I think the biggest thing here, that, like, reason why we praise, you know, Heath Ledger, and, you know, all these bunch of other actors, is because they're portraying a role that everybody's so used to and loves, right? Or somebody that they love. And now we're gonna see Bob Dylan, which there's a lot of data on him, right? Same thing as Elvis, and we'll see how well he portrays that.
And we're going to see how well Barry Keoghan portrays the Joker, like you just said. He's going to be incredible.
Oh my God.
I'm so hyped.
I'm very hyped. we're going to have to come back onto this as soon as, you know, these movies are out. But I just can't get over the fact that, you know, you didn't get a chance to see Dune Part 2, right, yet?
No, not yet. But so, I've seen the clips.
Okay, basically, in Dune Part 2, like, I mean, I won't, I don't know if I've spoiled it a little bit. Is that okay? Okay. So basically, like, in the whole first part, he's basically, you know, the regular Timothée Chalamet, regular Paul Atreides.
You're talking Dune Part 1? Like
Dune Part 1 and into Dune Part 2, the first half of Dune Part 2. He's basically Paul Atreides, right? You know, trying to understand his way. He's trying to join the Fremen. But then halfway through Dune Part 2, there's a character switch. Something happens. I'm not going to tell you exactly what.
I've heard about, like, the
snap. In the snap, and it's a different person. It's not Timothée, it's not Paul Atreides, it's Muad'Dib. And you're like, he just engulfs that character completely. Like, seeing him, especially in Dune Part 2, was the driving force for me saying this, especially Beautiful Boy. It's just incredible acting from his side. The kind of, like, drama, and not just drama, but, like, it just hurts inside when you see him in Beautiful Boy. Oh my God, what a strong performance. I really think once you watch Beautiful Boy and I watch
you haven't seen Banshees. He's so good in Banshees.
Oh, man. Listen. Beautiful Boy.
We'll see who wins an Oscar first, I guess.
Oh,
we'll see.
Okay, I like this. Yes, I like that. Yes. Because, I mean, I gotta be honest. I mean, we have so many actors that are, you know, now in their older stages. Like, for example, like you mentioned, Alex. You got Tom Hanks, Christian Bale. You have Leonardo DiCaprio. So many of these amazing actors. They're getting older, right? And as they're getting older, they're probably not gonna be throwing out as many movies.
No.
We're in the stage now where Barry Keoghan, Timothée Chalamet, all these guys are gonna be the new face of movies, right? And I gotta say, I think Timothée is gonna be like Leo, right? He's gonna be the big guy. Everybody
So
knows.
it's gonna take him 40 years to win an Oscar. All right, perfect. I'll take it. I'll take it. No, because we were searching up like new gen actors, right? And they were like, in terms of male actors, who else is coming up?
I mean, listen, you can make a debate for Austin Butler. Austin Butler's coming up there a lot. He's doing really good.
He is.
But in comparison to Timothée and Barry Keoghan, I can't put him up there with them two specifically.
I can't either, but
it's these two big like names right now, right? And if you search up anywhere right now, I mean, Timothée Chalamet is popping off like crazy, obviously because of his performance in the most recent Dune Part 2. But they're incredible
he's
actors.
a box office machine. I'll give you
He
that.
is a box office machine. That's very
Which
true.
is why Warner Bros. Signed him on a very good deal.
Yes. I mean, doing Wonka and Dune Part 2 pretty much at the same time, and they're both making very, very generous amounts of money for the production companies. I'm sure they're very happy about that. He's a very popular name, but it's popular for a reason, right? We're gonna see Barry Keoghan. I feel like maybe Barry Keoghan down the line is gonna be a lot more known, maybe because he's pretty known, but he's probably gonna be bigger.
He's not at the popularity status that Timmy is at,
Yeah,
obviously.
for sure.
But I give him a few more years. Like I said, Timothée has been in more big titles, and he's been acting for longer. I don't know if that's the case. I haven't looked at all their IMDb stuff. But Barry Keoghan is up and coming at a very fast pace, and Timmy needs to watch out.
Have you seen Timothée Chalamet do like the plays and like theater?
I've seen the one clip you're talking about.
Yeah, it's pretty much like a Dead Poet Society type like play. Have you seen it as well? Okay, that's an incredible performance.
Like Alex is just sitting back, like enjoying the debate.
Yeah, I mean, if you're basically like, if you're able to perform without cuts, right, in front of a theater audience, that's a different level.
It's a completely different.
Of course, and
playing field, yeah.
For him to be staying in character and throwing that much emotion out there in a theater, that's insane. And then bringing that same performance into movies where there's cuts, and I mean, all the actors do the same thing, but there's cuts and you have to get out of character, come back into character. It's insane. I'm standing my ground. Timothée is up there.
What I'll concede is, at this moment of recording, Timothée is the bigger name. Yes, he is higher than Barry. Give it a few more years. That's what I'm saying.
All right, I'll take that. I'll take it.
Alex, you enjoyed?
Yeah, this is a great video to watch. Yeah, I had a lot of fun watching today's episode. It was quite entertaining. We should do more of this.
Just random debates, 1v1 debates.
I love it.
I don't know. You guys just you just went off, so I was like, I'm good. I'm gonna just listen. Yeah. Okay. I guess I'll be the neutral end here.
Do the neutral.
Before.
Send us off.
Yeah. So yeah. If you guys agree with Alvaro, leave a comment. If you agree with Will, leave a comment. Regardless, my opinion was right. Thanks for watching, guys. Leave a like if you're new. Subscribe if you're new, and we'll do more of these in the future. This was a lot of fun. Have a good one.